There is something quite lonely about wondering whether a guy loves you. You might feel like you are the only one wanting to find this out. So, it might surprise you that there are a lot of people that also want to figure this out, which is why this video now exists. Now, here are 10 ways to find out if he really loves you. Number 10. He is attentive and remembers the little details. A guy who is in love with you will pay attention to you. You will find that, over time, he has been able to pick up on small details about you. He just knows some of the things that you like and some that you do not. He knows what your Starbucks order is. He has an idea of what your daily routine is. And he probably also knows what your go-to movie is. Now, of course, not every guy is good at remembering stuff like these or birthdays and other special dates, but even if your guy is one of those, he will make the effort. On the other hand, some people are just good at remembering these things. If they spend enough time with you, they will just remember, and it doesn't have to mean anything. This is why you can't run off on only this, there have to be other signs. Number 9. He wants you to feel cared for. Yay, if he loves you, he will want you to feel cared for. He will be about your happiness and comfort. There are different ways that he can show that your feelings really matter to him. Think about what his reaction was when you told him you were feeling sad or angry. Did he try to fix things or provide a solution? It could be because he deeply cares about you. You might also notice that he is big on making you laugh, and making sure that you are enjoying yourself when you both are out together. And when you go out alone, he might call you around the time when you should be back to make sure that you have arrived safely. Basically, you just get the vibe that you are very important to him. Number 8. He shows up. A guy that loves you will show up for you, sometimes even going out of his way to do that. Does your boyfriend always show up for your performances? Or is he always on the other side of the call when you need him to be? If he is, and he does, he definitely cares about you deeply. Even more, a guy that loves you will have no issue offering assistance to you when you are in need. When you fall sick, he is most likely going to try to take care of you. When you need a shoulder to cry on, he is quick to provide it, whether physically or virtually. And when you are in a stitch, he is one of the first people that will come to your aid. As humans, we always have something that we really need to do, so if someone is willing to help you with yours often enough, there must be something there. Number 7. He can be vulnerable with you. Apart from showing up and proffering solutions, a man who is in love with you has no issues being vulnerable with you. Because he knows that he has you in his corner, he will have no issues being around you when he is sad or angry. While he might not be all that open at the beginning of the relationship, partly because he is still trying to decide whether he can trust you, and partly because he doesn't want to worry you, he will eventually open up to you the more you progress into the relationship and he realizes that he can trust you. And it is not only about the negative emotions. A man that loves will also let you in on his guilty pleasures and those sides of himself that he typically doesn't show to just anybody.